Hello everyone, Derek Niewaner here. I am doing one of the brand analyses for this week, and I am going to cover the Lincoln Running Company. Just a little bit about the brand. The Lincoln Running Company is actually a locally owned, family-owned running apparel store in Lincoln, Nebraska. There's actually only one location, and it's in Lincoln, just adjacent to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln City campus. If you see here to the left, that's actually their website. They do have a minimal online presence, and then on the right is just a little bit of their newsfeed from their Facebook page. If you want to do a little more searching, I'll include this in the Blackboard post, but that's their website, www.linkrunningcompany.com. Moving through, the main competitor for the Lincoln Running Company in the city of Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska, excuse me, would be Scheels. The Lincoln Running Company really focuses on running apparel, meaning shoes, shorts, stuff like that, whereas Scheels has all the running shoes, stuff like that, but then they obviously have other sports as well, uh, hence the name Scheels All Sports. So the main competitor within the city of Lincoln would have to be Scheels. Positioning. The Lincoln Running Company is really positioned as the only running apparel store in Lincoln, Nebraska, truly run by runners for runners. As a matter of fact, they employ runners there, whether they're experienced runners, new runners, so they can really relate to the customers that come to see them for their running needs. And they're also kind of positioned as the welcoming and authentic place to go. They're here to help you succeed in whatever way you define success, whether that's winning a half marathon or running your first 5K. Points of differentiation for the brand. They are locally owned. There's only one location, that is here in Lincoln. They're very active in the community. As you can see from that Facebook news feed, they do a lot of community outreach. They're always, posting customer success stories. They're doing a lot of events such as running events, the Lincoln Half Marathon, which is a large event coming here in May. They do a lot with that as far as like packet pickup and sponsorships. They really do care about the entire running experience, not just making the sale. Straight from their website, uh, they're really focused on having a full shopping experience, whether that's from shoes to training, even nutrition and injury prevention for runners. So they really are concerned about the entirety of the runner, not just, as this says, making the sale. And also they like to create a community within their store and online, obviously with their Facebook page. They know a lot of their customers are return customers. They send them a lot of business. As a matter of fact, my boss within Campus Recreation has gone there for many years. They know him by name. They know what type of shoe he wears. He loves going back there every year because he is an avid marathon runner, and they take great care of him. The personality of the Lincoln Running Company, first and foremost, off of the brand personality scale, they're definitely sincere. They're down to earth people, family oriented, small town. Lincoln would be considered a small city, I guess. They're honest. They're not going to try to pull a fast one on you. They're wholesome, and they're always cheerful. Whether you're running a 5K or you're just going to start walking for the first time, they're always happy to help. They're always very excited. They're spirited and up to date. They always have the newest versions of shoes and all that kind of running apparel. And they're very competent. Like I said, they hire runners, so these runners have been going through the same issues you have, and they want to help. Now to a brief SWOT analysis. Some strengths of the brand. Like I said, they're for runners by runners, so they understand, anybody coming in to that store and they're very niche market, meaning they're not going to have there's not a lot of selection, but in that sense, you're going to be taken care of because what you're going to get when you go into the store. So weaknesses would include there's only one location, and they do really have a lack of online presence. Their website is not much better than a blog. Other than their Facebook page, which is pretty active, they do not have much of an online presence. As far as opportunities, there's a huge opportunity partnering with local running events and races as they're becoming very popular in Lincoln. Like I said, the Lincoln Marathon. And then the proximity to UNL City campus is a huge opportunity since students are always working out and becoming healthier. Some threats, obviously, the Nebraska weather. is a huge threat. You can't run in the middle of December, so business might be lacking in that part of the month. And then other sporting goods stores, obviously Shields has a wider selection. They might be able to get products in bulk, or so offer them at a lesser price than what the Lincoln Running Company can offer. So obviously that's a huge threat. Some questions to consider, and I'll put these on the discussion post. One, do you feel that the Lincoln Running Company's limited online presence is harmful to the brand? Why or why not? And please explain. The second one, strong word of mouth referrals are a major portion of the Lincoln Running Company's customer acquisition strategy. Overall, do you feel this is an effective way for a brand to do business slash gain new business? Why or why not? And the Lincoln Running Company focuses solely on the running experience. Do you feel this is sustainable in the long run? Does this strengthen or weaken the brand identity? Why or why not? And with that, I just wanted to thank you, and I will see you on the discussion board. Thanks.